Wonderful. Okay, let's get started for our 30-minute quick yoga practice. Finding our center today for 30 minutes. So that means we'll be doing some core work. We'll actually start seated, come down onto our seat. So if you've never been to our class, it's a condensed version. So it flows pretty quickly. It's pretty fast, but it's also fun. So let's find our easy seat, close our eyes, and settle into our body. The point of yoga is to find stillness, is to quiet the mind. It's not all about the postures and stuff. It's about quieting the mind. And sometimes by focusing on our breath and our body, that can help us quiet the mind. Let go of your morning. Just notice. Let's take a breath up, inhale. Exhale, bring our hands back down to the mat. All on your own. Check in if it feels okay to close your eyes and really bring our awareness within. On our next one, we'll twist over to one side. So maybe your left hand over to your right knee, whatever works. And we open up, twist over to the other side. Let's awaken our core, twisting side to side now. Checking in with how the spine's feeling. Making sure to honor any injuries or limitations that we might have as we continue to twist. Let's add some flexion in, our left hand to the mat, reach our right arm up. Check in with the side of your body. Inhale, lift, exhale, tip over. Awesome, just one or two more of these. Letting go of any judgment, any competition, any expectation. Last one, bringing our hands back behind us. Let's open across our chest, stretching, and then a humble bow forward. We can bring our hands to heart. Bring the hands back one more time, drawing ourselves up, opening across the chest. Exhale, a little humble bow down towards the earth. And from here, our hands will come down into the mat. We'll push forward onto all fours, so our feet go back. If you need to adjust, of course, you're never stuck. Unless this was kids yoga and I make you glue yourself to your mat, but it's not. Exhale, let's move into our cat pose. Inhaling, moving into cow. Exhaling one vertebrae at a time. So for anyone that wants a little more sensation right away, cat and cow can be done with the knees up off the mat. So that starts to awaken your leg muscles quicker. But you don't have to do that. If you'd like to just do your regular cat and cow, you can. One more. All right, a nice neutral spine. We'll take our right hip out and do a little circle, sweep it back, and then a circle out to the other side. Warming up. Think of where the leg is meeting your pelvis, kind of stirring up that area, checking in how you're feeling. Amazing. Last one, and we'll take it to child's pose. Unless you would prefer to float right up into downward facing dog. If you do, float into downward dog from there. We'll start by pedaling the feet just to warm up our hamstrings a little bit, let our head be heavy. Or we're in our child's pose, massaging the forehead down on the mat. Wonderful. Let's inhale to a full or kneeling plank. Either holding here or moving to all fours for your spinal balance, reaching our right arm forward and our left foot back, or just the tap. Oh, that one is tough. So the option for that, I'll be happy to show, is our knees down and we're reaching side to side. So you could be doing that plank flow or on all fours. Let's come all the way back down to all fours now and move through a cat and cow just to reset a little bit. Back to down dog or child's pose. Pressing the earth away with our hands. Breathe. Lifting our right foot up, inhale. Exhale, coming into a plank. back to our three-legged dog, flowing through three-legged dog and a three-legged plank, just on that same side. Check in with our hips. So modifications for this, kneeling plank with one foot up. All right, let's switch sides with the feet. Other foot lifts up. We go into a three-legged plank from downward dog, or our kneeling plank, lifting one leg and bringing it back down. Take your time. We'll make our way back up into downward dog or child's pose. Letting go again, bringing your awareness within. Letting go of any judgment. Inhaling to full or kneeling plank, halfway all the way down to our bellies. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog, or go back to your belly and then lift and go back to downward dog. Let's flow again. Inhale forward. Exhale halfway or all the way down. Up dog or cobra. Feel those triceps. Back to downward facing dog. Choose to flow again a couple times or rest. So the modification, knees are down. It's a gentle cobra and it's a child's pose. We'll flow one more time or choose to rest. Full or kneeling plank. Belly or all the way, honor the breath. Make sure you can breathe. We'll meet in downward dog, triceps feeling good. Looking up between the hands, let's bring our left foot up between the hands. Rise up into a lunge. So you may want to grab it behind your heel, rise up. Good job. Left hand, right hand to the floor and into a twist. Back up to your regular lunge. Exhale, let's step to chair. So we'll keep our left knee bent and step the other foot back. Rising up into your lunge, inhale. Exhale, twist. Left hand down. Hand can be on knee or up. Back up to your lunge, breathe in. Great job. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. I'll turn that music up for you girls here. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to chair. Flow through your chair about 10 times. Closing your eyes can make it more challenging. Extending your arms can make it a little more challenging. There we go. Oh, and my head's out. One more. We'll meet up in extended mountain and lift up onto our toes. Check in with the earth. Heels go down and we hinge into airplane, stretching out our back. Back up, breathe in. Exhale to regular mountain. Time for sun salutations. So you'll come up to the top of your mat. Take your time getting there. All right. Don't hit my head. No, I don't think I will. Big breath up. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Bending our knees, taking our right foot back. We're inhaling into our big, beautiful lunge and exhaling down to downward dog or child's pose, where you can rest or flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, halfway or all the way down. Up dog or cobra. Either back to the belly or downward dog. Bringing the right foot back up between the hands. Rise up into our lunge. Take your full inhale to come up. Your full exhale to push to forward fold. Space between our feet, halfway lift. Folding again. Great job. Inhale, sweep to sky. Exhale to chair. Back up, breathing in. Exhale to our mountain. Let's do another one. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale, take a little dive into your fold. We halfway lift, breathe in. Roll those shoulders away from the ears, lengthen our necks. Fold again. Bending our knees, left foot back. Our back heel is high. Rise to lunge. Inhale. Exhale to our twist. Left hand to mat, right hand to knee or up to the sky. Inhale back to your lunge. Getting stronger, exhale to downward dog or child's pose. Or we can stay today or flow together. Inhale forward, halfway or all the way down. Up dog or cobra, feel your chest expand. Back to down dog. Let's bring our left foot up between the hands. Rise to lunge. Exhale to twist. Right hand down. Inhale, come back up. Whoa, exhale to forward fold. Halfway lift, breathing in. Folding, breathing out. Sweeping all the way up, inhale. Exhale to chair. Back up, breathe in. Exhale to mountain. All right, 2 quick sun salutations and we'll move on. Let's step our left foot back into goddess pose. So our left foot's going back, our toes are turning towards the long edge of our mat, and we're here in our goddess. Take a moment to notice your center, your spine, running up and down in your body, connecting your brain to the rest of you, and have a little gratitude for the spine today. Breathe. We'll be inhaling into a high lunge. So looking at our right foot, we'll turn and lift the left foot up. Inhale. Breathe and sink into the support of our legs. While we're still reaching up, our hands will come to our hips. So this is kind of a moon salutation flow. We'll bring the left foot in a bit. Heel goes down and we hinge down into our pyramid pose. Maybe you got a block there or bolster. Breathe. So this is a great flow. Once we go through it slow on each side, we'll add some vinyasa to it. And I want you to really focus on the core. From our pyramid, we're moving into balancing half moon. That's where a block can really help you out. So we reach forward and now open up the chest and the hips to our balancing half moon. Great work. Core center. Then we step that left foot back into our goddess pose again. Shifting our hips back. Feel the space in the heart. There's a tiny bit of tension back between our shoulder blades as we work towards lifting our elbows right up to the same height as our shoulders. We're doing our lunge the opposite way. So now our left foot turning to the back edge of your mat, lifting your right foot up into a high lunge. Breathe. Sinking down to support your legs, bending your left knee. And then we'll move into pyramid. Let's bring our hands to our hips, draw our back foot in, and shift down into pyramid. Hands will come down in front of us. Great job. Breathe, feel, listen. Staying present in this moment, moving now into balancing half moon. We open up, take the weight onto the front foot, into our balancing half moon, opening up the chest. Breathe. Strong on our glute. Here as it's lifting up, and we're using our core to hold us. Exhale back to goddess pose. Wonderful. All right. A little bit of oblique work. Let's bring our fingertips back behind our head and take our left elbow down to our left thigh. Back up and the other side. Flowing side to side. So the deeper you bend your knees, the closer you can get to them with your elbow. Pelvic floor, strong, steady, stable. Last one. Let's straighten out a little bit. Well, you don't have to if you don't want to, but I really want to. And then we'll do a moonflower. Exhale down. Inhale, turn to the right foot, lift your back heel into lunge. So we're doing a moon salutation version. Exhale to pyramid. Hips go back. Our toes are both pointing up towards the short edge of our mat. Great job. And we inhale into balancing half moon. We open up. Amazing. Excellent. Let's step it back to a moonflower again, or goddess. We'll do a few flows through. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Exhale down into your goddess. Inhale, turn to your left foot. Lift your right heel, lunge. Exhaling, pyramid pose. Straightening out your front leg, reaching your hips back. Inhaling, balancing half moon, just like we did on the other side. We open up maybe with our block. Lucky me, I've got a wall. And step back to our goddess. Just one exhale and inhale straight into your lunge on the other side. Inhale. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, balancing half moon. Exhale back to your goddess. Maybe bring your block with you. Place it on the other side. Inhale, lunging the other way towards the back of the room. Your front knee bending. Exhaling, pyramid. Shifting the hips back. And inhaling into balancing half moon. Exhaling to goddess, bring your block, transfer it over. Inhale to lunge, facing up here. Exhale, pyramid, maybe bring that foot in, hips shift, and we look down. Inhale, balancing half moon. Amazing job. Last one, exhale, goddess. With your block, inhale, lunge to the back of the room. Exhale, our pyramid pose. Amazing job. So 4 poses, we can put it together. Inhale, balancing half moon. Up we go. Exhale, goddess. Wonderful. So we will turn our right toes towards the short edge of our mat. We'll lift and push to forward fold. So you should end up at the top of your mat again. Just let your head hang, let it dangle a little bit here. We've got a little bend in our knees. Catch your breath. Stepping or jumping back to plank pose. So you can jump back or you can step back with me. And we'll bring our left knee to our left elbow. And then over across to our right wrist, up to our right elbow, and back. And then one on the other side. Right knee, elbow, opposite wrist, elbow, back. All right, downward facing dog. Breathe. Looking up between the hands, we can step or jump our feet up between them. Bending our knees, coming in and our feet together, pardon me, into a chair with our knees and feet together. Open across the chest. This class is flying by. Got to save a couple minutes for relaxation. After this flow, we'll bring either we can start with just our right hand to knee, left hand to low back for our twist, or forearms down, or palms together, elbow right across to the outside of that knee, or right hand down on a block or up. So we want to bend our knees to get deep, or honor the body for taking care of it today. Make sure we can breathe. From here, stepping our right foot back into a twisted lunge. Use all that core strength there. Amazing. Breathe. Stepping back to chair, feet together. Oh, let's take a little back bend, guys. Oh, right back into it. Feet together, knees together. Breathe. And we can do our twist on the other side. Maybe the hands to the outside of the leg, lower back for our twist. Forearms across both knees, elbow over, palms together, or hand down. Whatever works for you in this moment. I know my quads are saying, don't do that, Denise. Stepping your left foot back for your twisted lunge. Beautifully done. Let's make our way back to downward dog untwist. Take it back. Let's pedal the feet and breathe. Looking up between the hands. Let's take our right knee up to the back of the right wrist. Or try to slide it right through if you can. We're practicing our little walk through. And then the other one. And then we sit down. There we go, so graceful. Okay. So our boat pose, which can be really, I think we did this last week too, but it's really wonderful. Let's start with our block or anything that you have at home, a book, a soup can, between our feet. And we lift up into our boat. And our hands can be here or off. And we work towards maybe straightening. I need to bend, maybe you don't, to reach that block. And then we'll extend the block here. Feel the length of your spine, your center. We'll pass it back to our feet. Breathe. Oopsie daisy. We'll grab that block again. Place it down on one side. Bring it back up, push. Over to the other side. One more each side, push. Good. Now the opposite of that, we're pushing out to the side, drawing into chest at the center, pushing up, drawing in. Hip flexors feeling the love at this point. Yeah, we'll stretch them out. Right down into bridge. Put your feet down. Whew, and we'll roll it back into bridge. Draw the knees into chest. And we'll put the soles of the feet down on the mat. Pressing into the feet, lifting up the spine, the weight of our body and our feet, our shoulder blades, and maybe sliding a block underneath you if that feels okay. Or not. If you wanted to, you could clasp your hands underneath your body or reach your hands right for your heels. Widening across the heart. Great job. If we've got a block, we'll slide it out. We'll lower the back right down onto the mat. Grabbing our block in our hands, actually lifting our feet up and our hands up. We'll do kind of that same little flow that we did, passing the block from our straight legs with the block between it into our hands, and then extending and opening everything up with the hands and the feet. Then we bring it back, pass it from the feet, then the feet touch the block to the mat, bring it up, block touches back behind you. So if you are taking care of your back, of course, you wouldn't want to go too far to the floor. You could even bend your knees here, just do a toe tap and just tap your knees with your block. Same with your elbows. They can be bent, or you can be doing the big extension. Wonderful. We'll end with the block between the feet and turn so that the heels are facing up to the sky. So it can be anywhere that feels good for the width of your body. Trying to hold that block there. And now we'll try just to lift our lower butt, our back up, and try to go straight up by pretending to stamp this block right on the roof. Just a little movement to engage the lower part of your ab muscles. I'm not even sure if I'm lifting. Good job. Last one. We'll bring our block out, bend our knees, Walk our feet out a little bit. So the feet are on the mat, but we walk our feet out towards the edges of your mat, so away from each other. And let's rock those knees just side to side. Massaging the lower back down, checking in with how our hips are feeling now. Amazing. We'll meet back, extend our left leg down the length of our mat, and draw the right knee across the body for our spinal twist. And then we open up our wings into our spinal twist, anchoring our shoulder blades down. Breathe, feel, listen. Reconnect with your body, the place where your soul resides, this amazing body. All the way to the other side for our spinal twist. You'll extend the other leg, draw the knee up and then across, maybe moving all the way over to the outside of that hip. So you may need to adjust, and then bringing the shoulder blades back down on the mat. Great job, everybody. A breath or two more here until we settle into a real quick Shavasana to end our practice. Beautifully done. Let's draw those knees into chest one last time. Take a beautiful and gentle rock side to side. If there's another pose that maybe you want to add for your own practice, your own benefit, something you're working on today, you can. Or we'll make our way into our Shavasana just for a few moments of stillness. Settle the weight of the body down into your mat. You got a bolster. If you do have a bolster or a pillow at home, you could put that pillow or bolster underneath your knees or in your lower back. So we'll settle in for about a minute of working. We've been working towards this. This is the goal, the quieting of the mind. We've brought our awareness within. And if thoughts arise, that's okay. You noticed they arise, and you can let them float away as you continue to focus on your breathing. Slowly taking a breath in, letting any last bits of tension or any thoughts that don't serve you in a good way, let them go. Awaken your hands, your ankles, your fingers, your toes. Your cervical spines will move our head side to side. Just waking up these little joints, these little muscles. We can move our knees side to side or stretch from our fingers all the way to our toes. We worked our core today, rolling over onto one side. Take a breath there as well, and we'll use our top hands. When you're ready, there's no classes after this. You can stay if you want to. We'll rise all the way up. Do our easy seat. Take your time. In our crisscross, let's take a big breath in, full of kindness and compassion for yourself, for your body. Exhale, hands to heart. And another big breath in, right? Compassionate thoughts towards yourself today. Exhale. A little bow forward if that feels nice for you. The light in me honors the light in you today. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of your day, ladies. Enjoy our friends at home. I will upload this to YouTube later. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thank you, please. Have a good day.
Yes, you too, Susan. Have a good one.